know when the timer comes up.
And we're live.
Hi.
Hey there.
Good morning, Facebook Live. I'm Amanda Howell from Amanda Howell Agency, and today I am live with Trent Denson of Spread the Positive, spreading light on what's going right.
Yeah.
And today he's in the hot seat.
I am.
Normally the roles are reversed, and people get interviewed by Trent, but today I'm going to interview Trent again.
Flipping the script.
A little bit. If you guys remember, about 40 days ago, we did a video together talking a little bit about Spread the Positive, just a little snippet. But today, because we're live, we have a little more time and we can really dive into what that looks like and how you guys can be a part of Spread the Positive. Wow.
Yep.
That was wrong.
The STP network.
Yep, STP Network
There
and
it
the
is.
1200 Club. I know you guys have seen the flyers that I carry with me everywhere and have been putting all over the place. Maybe you don't understand it, maybe you do, but now today we're going to clear it out and make sure you guys know how you can be a part of it. It's the end of the year, so now is the time to truly talk about what's gone right this year,
There we
what
go.
we're grateful for,
Yes.
all the things that have gone right. We've had a lot go wrong, but we like to talk about what's going right.
That's it. That's it. That's
So-
a great intro.
Right?
You're
You
good
like
at
that?
this.
Right?
You're
I've
good
done
at
this a time or two.
I love it. I love it.
I've took a page out of the Trent Denson
That's-
handbook.
There you go.
So Trent, let's talk about Spread the Positive. What is it?
What is Spread the Positive? So Spread the Positive is a multimedia distribution platform with the mission to bring light to what's going right. The bread and butter is podcasting. We're closing in on 2,000 episodes that we published since August of 2021 when we kind of launched.
huge.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Super proud of that. We've launched over 60 shows. And on average, we produce around 15 or 20 different shows a month. Some start, some stop. You know how it is. So
Right.
the bread and butter is all things podcasting. I always say we can help with as much or as little of the process as you need. And obviously I have the studio here in Murfreesboro, next door to CGB, Cedar Glade Brews. Shout out to
We
the whole
love y'all.
team at Cedar Glade, Jonathan, Lacey, Brian, Jeremy, Adam, Ryan, all of them, all the beautiful folks over at Cedar Glade. Been here pretty much as long as Cedar Glade's been here. So we're going on 3 years. Like I said, we have the studio, we have a mobile setup that we can bring to you. And also anything virtual studio is super easy these days as well. So anywhere in the world, we can kind of
Anybody in the world. You hear that? Anybody in the world. Even my friends down in Florida, Trent can help you.
That's it.
Which is amazing. In Jacksonville and Clearwater, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of love. Trent can help you with that. I talk about Spread the Positive a lot. You guys know it's what I do. I talk about all the small businesses. But one thing about Spread the Positive is something that I truly believe in is community spirit. We love, love, love our nonprofits, and we love to talk to people, and we just love to talk about what's going right.
Yes.
So that's what sets Trent apart from others is Trent actually talks about the good stuff.
Yeah.
Which is why it's yellow and it's bright and it's positive and I love it. And it's the plus sign. It's all the good things.
That's right.
And the studio, if you haven't been here, it is awesome. It has changed a little bit since the start.
It's changed a lot.
I was going to say it's changed quite a bit.
It's changed a lot.
And it'll change again
Yeah,
as it
it's
grows.
always changing. Actually.
Always changing, which is great.
Which is a great thing.
If you stay the same, you don't ever get to do anything different.
That's
right.
right.
Trent does great work. So we've talked about the 1200 Club, and what is the 1200 Club? We've talked about what's Spread the
1200 Club.
Positive.
Right. So the 1200 Club, very as simply as I can explain it. We've tried to have advertising packages over the years, and it's just always been kind of like this moving target, for lack of a better word. So we've been doing this thing called the 1200 Club, where we're trying to get 100 businesses, individuals, nonprofits, whoever, to commit to $100 a month for a calendar year, $1,200, STP 1200 Club for the whole year. You get monthly access to the studio to come in and shoot short form, commercials, pretty much anything to promote your business. And then also from there, we put those commercials on different shows that we produce throughout the month. You said
there's 15 to 20 shows per month. So that's 15 to 20 shows that you get your commercial out there.
Right.
That get you out in front of people at only $100 a month, guys.
Yep.
That is truly.
And coming in here once a month is one of the biggest selling points. And some people take advantage of that every month. Some people don't. Obviously, the more the merrier. We love to have people in. Got to give a shout out to Casey Broach with KK Fitness Training.
Love you, Casey.
She is in here every month, and she always like really gets something out of it.
She really does.
And she puts, she has her topic for the month. We sit down. She usually just goes on for about 15 to 20 minutes. We clip that up. She posted on social media, win-win for all parties. And she's, ultimately it's supporting the network. So
Absolutely.
Being able to, offset production costs for our podcasters and ultimately just keep the whole network as a whole growing and building and all the things. So STP 1200 Club, $100 a month for a calendar year. There's no contract. So if stuff happens, you don't see the value, it's all good. We can cancel at any time. But yeah, just trying to build that roster of supporters up with the 1200 clubs, kind of a huge initiative going into 2025.
Awesome. So when you say studio time, they get to come in here. Do they get to sit and talk to you? Do they get to talk to the camera? Like, what does that look like? Because I know people are going to have questions. Like, what does that mean?
Yeah, we've done both. Happy to do any kind of like facilitation with questions or kind of, helping.
Whatever.
Yeah. A lot of people just come in and have something that they want to record and just go in. It usually isn't that long of a session. I say up to an hour, but it's usually like 20, 30 minutes and people are in and out and get what they need. I clean it up and post, shoot it over to them in a couple of days, and then they can kind of use it for whatever promotion and social media and all the stuff. So whatever you need, whatever you need.
I would use it just to come play with Cammy. I hear her over there. That would be what I do.
Come here.
If you guys haven't met Cammy, Cammy's the mascot.
This is production assistant Cammy
Right
Risky.
here.
She's a vital piece of the puzzle here.
She is. Hi, girlfriend.
Hey there.
Thank you. Oh,
Yeah,
thank you.
yeah.
I'm getting a facial next. So it'll be fun. That's what I would spend my time doing. Is just coming in and hanging out with her. I love getting to see Cammy.
Yeah. Thank you.
Say hi. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I have a toddler. I'm used to it.
I get
give
lots
me
of
good
kisses.
kisses?
Lots of
I
kisses.
haven't had any kisses in a while. Oh, thank you. Oh, so thank you so much. See, you could come and do this.
Yeah, you get to come hang out with Cammy.
What better,
I always like to do this. Sorry.
Hi.
She's like, that's enough.
She's like, I'm over it.
That's
I'm done
enough.
with it.
That's enough.
So $100 for 12 months is the 1200 Club. That's what I explain to people all the time, and that is an amazing deal. For only $100, you get put out there in the world, on the World Wide Web, on the internet, all the things. It's a lot of fun.
And creating those commercials, like those are yours to use,
So they can use it however they want.
Yeah.
They can put it on whatever format they want. They want to put it on their Instagram, their TikTok, their Facebook,
all of it.
all the things that
Yep.
are existing now. There's a gazillion different things.
I know.
I was talking to someone the other day, and I was like, I don't even know what that was. They were talking about some internet thing. I'm like, I don't know. Which I should be up to it, but I'm old and tired.
I think you got the big ones.
I have the big ones.
You got the big ones
I think I
covered.
got the ones that matter.
That's right.
So when we're talking about this 1200 club, how many you want 100, right? And that's the goal, is 100. So if you're out there and you're like, hey, I would really like to do something like that, or if you have something you want to promote, something you want to talk about, as long as it's positive, within some communal guidelines,
Yeah,
you
we
can't just
do.
come on here and go on political rants. That's
That
a
is
different.
like the one caveat.
That
we
is-
try to
that's a
steer
different
clear.
station. That's a different place.
That's exactly right.
We don't wanna do that
Yeah,
here.
we're unifying. We're community
We're
oriented.
community, exactly.
Community oriented, but anything with your business, anything, any events that you're doing, any pretty much anything that's like about you and what you're doing. Like there's. Again, unless you're
Unless you're on a
out
soapbox.
here spewing hate and mad
No.
about everything, we'll probably not
We'll
do
unplug
that.
it pretty quick.
Yep. But to that point, there's a lot of great stuff going on. There's a lot of people that have already supported, and it's been really fun just having people come in and get their time to shoot. And
It's been fun to watch, too.
yeah.
Like seeing it grow and seeing it change, and just getting to watch the podcasts too. Some of them are great. Like some of them are really funny. Some are really, really interesting. I know Philip does one as How It's Made.
yeah,
How It's Made.
What's it called?
No,
How It All Works.
How It All Works.
How
That's it. Sorry,
Works with
Philip. I was
Phil.
trying.
That's all good.
How It All Works is something that's something different and something fun. And then if you
Phil's
don't,
a good interviewer, man. I've been impressed with
he's
his
fantastic.
preparation and how he goes about. It's always in the show prep, and we've had some really good folks like really start stepping up in the planning stages. And,
Yeah.
doing a little homework on the front end that goes
I
a
don't do
long
that.
way.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
I just
You're
walk
out the
in and
cubby,
hit
though.
live.
Hey.
I'm just like,
Yeah, same.
I just do what I'm supposed to do, and I just do it naturally. I don't have to worry about it. Sometimes I prep, but for the most part, these things kind of just go like this. I was just sitting here talking and just listening and seeing what we can do to promote each other and
Right.
to
What's
really,
going on in your world?
in
I'm flipping
my
it.
world.
I'm flipping it.
He's flipping it.
I'm flipping
my
it to
live.
flipping.
Trent
I'm
Denson's flipping it.
Flipping it.
Talon turned 2.
Yay.
Yes.
TD, the other
TD,
TD.
the little TD. This
TD
is original
Junior.
TD. So if you guys hear TDs, there are
throws me off
two
sometimes.
TDs in my life. And if they're in the same room,
It's
God
chaos.
help us. Like Single Tree the other night, everyone's like TD, TD, TD.
Yep.
And I'm like, there's little TD and big TD. And he just
Talon's
turned
hurt.
2.
Got a good checkup report I saw.
He did. For the very first time, Talon has been cleared of absolutely everything. For
Nice.
everybody that's followed his ride. He was born healthy, but had a few issues, had some leg problems, some jaundice, and 7 days later was rushed to Vanderbilt with a very serious bacterial meningitis case and had fluid in his brain and in his spine. And
Oh my gosh.
it was crazy time. I know you remember that, and a lot of people do. Didn't know what was going to happen, and they told me the fluid could be in his body up to 5 years and cause all kind of defects and all kinds of things. So we were just sitting around waiting to see what would happen. And so every checkup has been, okay, there's a little bit left, a little bit left, a little bit left, and finally there's no fluid left. There's
Yay,
no
let's
infection.
Go. Let's go.
His legs have straightened out on their own.
Nice.
He is meeting every milestone and just blowing doctors away.
That's incredible.
I mean, and this kid has been through enough. He's had 2-3 surgeries. Cut his tongue in half earlier this year. I think right the day before my interview with you or the day after or something.
I think so. That was what, yeah.
So he has just been through the ringer, man, and he is the toughest little dude. I'm telling you. He's 3 feet tall, 30 pounds even.
Nice.
Yeah, and he's in the 73rd percentile for all things.
Nice.
All the way. He's just
That's
like
awesome.
consistent. He's like, I'm not going to go 80. I'm not going to go 60. I'm going to 73 all the way across the
All
board.
the way.
So he's killing it, just doing great. Business is going well, as you guys can see, ebbs and flows. You gain some, you lose some.
Mm-hmm.
We're growing and we're changing. Adding a lot of things to what we do. I'm a little bit tired.
Yeah.
But we're adding, we're growing. Just
What are some of those things?
well, doing lives is
Okay,
something that people
yeah.
have really been loving. You guys have been great watching these. I know that people love them and love watching them. So we're adding that. We're doing a little more with Facebook and Instagram than we were doing, and just getting out more in the community. I always talk about there's 86 networking events within a month that you can attend. I think in October, I did over 200 events.
Oh my gosh.
September was around 150. So we're going to try to range for that. Sometimes December, definitely not going to hit that number just because of the holidays. But we're definitely shooting to attend more things, be more present. We're learning more about more nonprofits that we don't always hear about, which is something
Yes.
that we're very excited about.
Love that.
And each month we contribute to a nonprofit. So just the businesses that I tell you guys all the time, they have to be a part of a nonprofit or have to work with nonprofits. We don't just skate under the radar. We want to be in the community that serves us. So we're making sure we learn more about nonprofits. We've added Murfreesboro in Motion, which is a new networking group. I have some silent partners with that we work to bring light to those smaller nonprofits,
Nice.
such as Candle Wishes, Purple Paws, The Yard. There's a couple that
Yeah.
people just don't know about. You know about United Way, you know about Red Cross, but
Right.
we really need to help these
Smaller
small
ones,
guys,
yeah.
these little guys that people
little
just don't
guy.
know about.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's very STP. That's
Right.
I love
so
that.
we've added that element in, and they're going to start meeting. We're not meeting in December, obviously, but we're going to meet once a month. So if anybody wants to come to that, you do not have to own your own business. You just can come if you want to. We just ask a $5 donation that goes directly back to those nonprofits.
Nice. Okay.
And that'll be in January. I'll release the date once I have all parties connected and everything together. It takes a little bit because that's a little bit of a different type of networking situation. So we've
cool.
got that. And then you have Fourth Friday
Yeah,
networking
we got
going
the
on.
Fourth Friday. Trying to ramp that up going into 2025. We got some good ideas for that. So
Yep, that's been going. So we're going
it
to do
has been going.
that.
Yep.
Just, learning as we grow and
Yep.
learning, the biggest thing about who we are, those values and authenticity. And, I
Ooh.
preach that consistently across the board. So we always want to be transparent with who we are and with the companies that we support and that we work with.
I love that.
And we've added client lunches. So out once a month, we all get together. We go to lunch. We go do something fun. This past month, we just did Putt Shack for December.
Nice.
It was a good time. We missed you, but we were
Yep.
kind of glad you weren't there. If you don't know, this man is an amazing golfer, guys.
get
He
around.
also does golf lessons.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, you got to be a certain age, though. You can't be too.
It's a little
Much
young.
to my TD's dismay. Loves golf, but great golfer here.
Yep.
So we've added some outings for our group. We've added lunches. We've also been adding text messages just to make sure that everybody's in the loop, because I send out a monthly email, but sometimes that gets lost. I'm terrible with email.
Same.
If you guys have emailed me recently, I'm sorry.
there.
It's there. I will get to it.
Yep. Feel that.
The text messages are nice so that people know what's going on in the community and where they can plug in and where they can go. So I don't send everywhere that I'm going. Every now and then they'll see a little personal thing come up. Talon's got an appointment or something. But for the most part, it's to let them know, hey, these are public. These are where you can go. Not to mention where I'm going on their behalf that's private. So
There you go.
we've added that. Just, I don't know, man, just a lot of things.
Yeah.
I've added
You
a few
stay
more
at
board
it.
seats. I took a few more positions on some boards.
Yeah.
Should
Shout
not-
some minutes wisely. Yeah.
Some Minutes Wisely. I've added Living Sense. If you guys don't know what those two are, we'd love to talk to you about Minutes Wisely. Richard Fleek has done an amazing job with that group.
Yep.
That is something just near and dear veteran suicide that we support strongly. It
Yeah.
is something that needs a lot of love, and you guys are going to learn a lot more about that. That's also going to be featured with Murfreesboro in Motion.
Nice.
Tomorrow night, he's sending a veteran and their guest to Brett Eldridge in
Yeah.
concert in Nashville.
gonna be awesome.
That's going to be amazing. Super excited for them to get to go. Minutes Wisely is just killing it, man.
They're doing it.
They're doing it. And that's part of spreading the positive.
That's
and it was funny because I met Richard not knowing he knew Trent
Yeah.
and tried to connect
go-
them, and they go way back. So, yeah, failed
That's
on
the
that
homie.
one.
That's the homie. No.
But it's fun.
Shouts to the whole fleet crew.
Yep, to the whole fleet. Brenda and Richard, we love you guys.
Yep.
Minutes Wisely group, we love you. So we've added that this year. We've also brought in Kevin Sanders into Minutes Wisely,
Let's
who's a
go,
client
Kev.
of mine from
Let's go,
Sanders Pressure
Kev.
Washing and Holly
Yes.
Jolly Lights. Amazing veteran. If you guys don't know him, you need to sit and talk with him. He's got an amazing story, testimony. His love of God and our community is amazing. So we're happy to add him to Minutes Wisely. Happy to have him as part of AHA. We love that. He's a veteran in the Army for a long time and works locally here. And let's see, we're just adding and just doing and
love
growing,
it.
man. I'm trying to think of all the things that are happening for the new year. Still in the same location downtown at Cultivate. That's
Yep.
not going to change, I don't think. I don't think so, unless somebody has a free office space somewhere with a window that works. I don't think so. Cultivate's home. In April, we're going to be doing our 1-year celebration.
Nice.
Yeah, it's officially been open since March last year, but we're going to do it again in April because April seemed to be a really good time for
Yeah,
everybody.
that was a good time.
That was a big party.
Yeah, it was. It was a big party.
I don't know what we're going to do to make it that big this year, but we're going to do something.
Yeah.
So those are just kind of all the things that are coming up and going on with me and TD and
Yeah.
AHA and
STP.
STP.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a lot.
We
if you-
really do.
We really have
There's
some
a
good
lot
stuff
of
going.
a lot of good stuff happening.
Yeah.
So tap in. Tap in. Tap,
Absolutely.
tap
Become
in.
part of that 1200 club, guys. If you want to be part of it, know what's going on, $100 a month. I mean, you get studio time. That's advertising that I promise you will be worth it.
Yeah.
And it gives back, and it's such a cool club to be a part of.
Thank you.
know, it's really great what Trent does, getting to talk about what you want to talk about. You can, as long as it's clean. And I just have to say that with the climate we are in, we want to make sure that it is good, positive stuff. So
Yep.
when you're looking at your budget for your marketing or for your advertising or just for, philanthropy, and you're like, hey, this is somewhere I could really do some good, because it does pour back into the Spread the Positive. And Spread the Positive serves so much in the community, so many nonprofits you probably may not even know of. And not to mention just the programs. If you haven't checked out the programs, there's a lot.
Yeah.
There are really good ones. There's some funny ones. There's some really, really, there's some spiritual ones if that's what you're needing. If you're needing fitness, if you're needing financial, if you're needing science, whatever you want, there is something for everybody out there and a way to get plugged in. So Spread the Positive, the STP 1200 Club. You guys have seen the flyers. Now you know a little bit more about it. I hope that we broke it down for you. If you have any questions, reach out to me or Trent. We would be happy to help you and have you sit here and do this and
Yes.
talk to
Come-
somebody or
come-
talk to Trent.
Come speak your truth.
Come speak your truth. Come sit with Cammie.
Come
That's
see
what
Cammie.
Bring her a
Worst
treat and come
case-
hang out,
Worst case, you can kick it with Cammie.
Right? Or you just, if you just want to donate and you don't want to do this, a lot of people don't like to sit and do this.
Yeah.
I
Definitely
love
have
doing
quite a few of those.
Yep. They just want to,
Yep.
hey, here's my $100 a month. Please put it to where you need it. That's fine too. I mean, obviously that's a charitable contribution that goes a very long way.
Yeah.
and get you out there with a lot of reach. So,
Man,
guys,
you're good at this.
I know, right? I've done this a couple times. So if you guys want to know more, we're going to go ahead and let you guys go. It's been a long live, but this is why we do the live, so you get the most amount of information. Again, thanks for letting us come in and talk to you guys and visit with you and come see this awesome studio. If you haven't been in here,
Go check out Cedar Glade. Check out the studio. Come
Cedar
see
Glade's
us.
right there.
Yeah,
literally
next door.
If you're looking for somewhere, and it is family friendly. I've had this conversation recently. Just because it says brewery doesn't mean that it's just beer.
Yeah.
My son absolutely loves going. They have board games in the corner. They had Super Mario Kart night one night.
Yes.
That was hilarious. That was fun to watch. They have a beautiful patio outside when the weather's nice for you. They often have food trucks. Do they still do the Blue Porch Cafe dips too?
Yeah.
Are they still doing that? If you haven't had that bacon Gouda,
Go get it.
jump on that.
Go
So
get it.
kudos to them. But yeah, bring your family, bring your food, whatever. Have a good time. Play some board games. My kid loves a mini pool table and shut the box. If it's a mess, I'm sorry, Jonathan. But we just love coming. So come support Cedar Glade. Come support Spread the Positive. Take a look around and see what you can do to be a part of what's going right. So you guys have a great day. I'm Amanda Howell from Amanda Howell Agency, sitting with Trent.
That's me.
From
Trent
Spread
Denson.
the Positive.
That's it.
And Cammie's over here, and you
Cammie's
can't
taking
see
a
her.
break.
So, and shout out to Gideon over
Yeah,
here.
thank you to producer Gideon
Gideon's
behind the
over-
ones and twos.
Yep. Normally it's just me with my phone, but today we got
Hey,
help.
we're going across all
We
the
are.
platforms.
And I do want to say happy holidays,
Yes,
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all that good stuff. And I'm going to do one more plug before we hang up. If you have nothing to do on New Year's Eve, we're hosting. Oh my gosh, we're not hosting. We're helping and going and attending with Wild Goose Chase events and Nourish Food Bank at the Walnut House. Tickets are still available. Please come join us. They're only $100, and they're doing it in 3 different time zones. It's going to be a really nice celebration here in downtown Murfreesboro. If you got nowhere to go, come hang out with us. I said that we were hosting. Sorry,
Yeah.
Missy. We are not hosting.
Helping.
We're just going to be there. We're helping.
That's
we're
right.
just pushing it.
And it's
So,
an awesome time.
it is.
Red carpet,
It's going to be a great day.
270 degrees of screens and celebrations all over
Is
the
that
world.
really what it is?
Yeah,
270 degrees?
270.
I didn't even realize that. Wow.
Yeah, think about it. It's almost 360.
Well,
that
I
one.
don't do math. I don't math. That's right.
I don't math. I don't math.
My math doesn't math.
Yeah.
So come see it. Come join us. There's also the Kiwanis is doing a comedy for our cause in February,
Yeah.
and our 80s prom, which is my favorite event in the county.
it coming back?
It's coming back. It's
Oh,
in
boy.
February, and that supports Purple Paws.
Nice.
So we're super excited about that. That's another great. If you haven't been, oh my gosh, I have the time of my life. It's one of my favorites, and I'm happy to be there again this year. Prom and King and Queen are announced. Rochelle Ayers and Jason Ayers won one year, and they passed it off last year. I don't remember the name of the couple, but it's a lot of fun. So get those windsuits out. Get whatever you got.
Get
Get the
your 80s
sequins.
on.
Get the Aquanet. Get it all out, because it is going to be a hell of a good time
There
over
you
at the
go.
Walnut House. So join us New Year's and join us for the 80s prom. I'll let you guys go now. I just wanted to throw that out because I forgot about it. So y'all have a great day. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. And we love you all. Hope you all have a happy and prosperous new year.
Thanks. Yeah, just click